This man is the most daring and adventurous African man. Can you believe he drove all the way from Kenya in East Africa to Norway in North Europe? But how and why? Buckle up, because in today's episode we are going to be meeting this man as he takes us through his inspiring story. Let's do this. It is such a very beautiful morning, and today I'm meeting someone very, very inspirational, and you won't believe what this man did. He drove all the way from Kenya, and right now we are in Norway. So let me not take so much time. Let me introduce this man to you. Hello.
Hey there. Hello.
How are you?
Good stuff. Good to see you.
What's your good name?
His name is Alpha Landrover. I think that's what people know.
Yeah, we know Alpha Landrover. Everybody knows it.
This happens to be the driver behind the wheel.
So this is the driver behind the wheel of
My
Alpha.
name is Kim, yeah.
Hi, Kim.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I can't believe you are in Norway. And look at this. This is a Kenyan car. Kenyan number plates all the way from Kenya. So we're going to be having a little conversation here with Kim. We want to, to find out some more. He's one of the people who actually inspire me when it comes to adventure, and he knows it. Okay, I know him for a while, and he really inspires me when it comes to adventure. But first, before we get into that, what inspired you? Like, why all the way from Africa to Norway?
I just want to explore the world.
You want to explore the world?
And learn the world in a 360-degree kind of way. There's a lot to learn from the world. Different cultures, different landscapes, different architectural designs, different colors, different people, very kind, of course. The world has very kind people. I think I have learned quite a lot on this journey.
Were you always adventurous since you were young?
No, I don't know what my mother would say about this. Maybe. Maybe yes.
Those crazy naughty kids.
No, I think I used to be, out of a family of 5. Yeah. I think I was the most. Maybe I was chaotic. When I was young, I was a bit chaotic. I think that settled down at some point. Life teaches you a lot of things. Yeah. You get to slow down. So the chaos in me when I was young transformed to something different.
You found a way to convert that energy into something.
Yeah, so much energy. We got to use it somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why did you decide to drive? Why driving? Why not flying? Why did you decide to drive? Flying is too mainstream, but
no, seriously, from my previous work, from my business, I've been to, like where I am. I've been to Europe so many times. Yeah. On work missions, on private vacation. And anytime I would come here, I would think, why not just drive here one day? It looks like a so far-fetched dream back then. I used to frequent Sweden a lot, many times. I would cross over to Norway. Yeah. And here we are on a drive with a car, not landing on a plane in an airport, but we landed with a KAJ 655S. Alpha Landrover.
I knew you were coming to Europe, but I knew this year you had planned for Kenya to Morocco.
Yes, yeah. I think the first plan was Kenya
to Morocco, yeah.
But then again, you realize
we are so close to Europe.
So close, and Europe being what it is, it's easy. I always tell people it's easy traveling here than traveling in Africa. Africa is different ballgame.
Even on road?
Even on road, I think this is easy. Everything works. There's no drama. But I actually say, I find it boring. Here.
I know.
There's no drama. Everything works.
So you love the drama. You love the chaos.
Africa's chaos and drama, which I'll tell you about.
You love the chaos. So we're going to take a walk around here as we're having this conversation.
Are you sure you're going to jump over here yourself?
Well, I'll use this path.
Okay.
All right, so let's walk a bit in his camping site. So how do you get to these places where you're camping?
That's where I spend the night.
Yeah.
People might not believe it, but
by the roadside.
It's sort of when you take a walk around, you'll find a parking symbol there.
Yeah.
It basically will indicate to you how many hours you are allowed to camp to stay in the spot.
Yeah.
This parking zone, for example, allows you 24 hours maximum.
Oh, okay.
So long as you don't cross the 24 hours mark, you're fine. So I came in yesterday. I mean, I've had 12 hours here. Of course, I'm not planning to spend 24 hours. It was just a stop for the night. Why I chose it? The views, man.
Yeah, look at the views.
Are amazing.
Look at the views. You're waking up to this. I'm so envious. I even feel like I'm doing nothing with my adventure itself because it's just city.
I mean, it's, open world.
Yeah, this is, if you've been watching me, you know like how much I envy people who are overlanding. So this man is literally living my dreams. You're living my dreams and I'm so jealous.
No, you can do this. You can do this. I think
don't have Alpha.
Alpha can be in very many forms. Yeah, my Alpha is
a
Alpha
Landrover Defender.
So yeah, but basically this is how I pick camping spots. I mean, if you look across, it's basically the views are amazing.
Yeah.
The good thing with Europe, as I was saying, while I was saying it's boring, everything works. Yeah. You have washrooms here. You have a shower.
Maybe we can take a walk and see?
Yeah, I can show you.
As we're having this conversation. So is there a place you get to use to know like, oh, there's a camping site? Do you have to Google?
Yeah, we have several apps for overlanding.
Yeah.
We have apps for different regions. We have apps we use in Africa. We have apps we use here.
Yeah.
So I think it basically depends where you are.
Yeah.
So the world is very connected. These apps, when I'm here, I will post something about a review of where I camped. Someone else will pick it up. I need to pick up.
So this is a shower, I guess? That's the shower over there, right?
And yes, this is a shower. I mean, there's a shower there. It's an outdoor shower. You got to be very adventurous.
Or at night. When everyone else, before everyone else wakes up, you can
very early in the morning.
There. Yeah.
Alternatively, you can swim. I mean, those are guys swimming, for example.
Yeah.
Everyone is swimming. If the weather is not too European for you,
all right.
If it's too European and you're African, then you got
water.
problems.
I'm seeing small kids over there swimming, and I'm like, yo.
But it's warm, actually. I mean, look how I'm dressed.
It's warm
quite
today,
warm.
but I bet the water is colder. And what do we have this side?
5-star washrooms.
Washrooms.
Yes.
Do you pay for them?
No, this is free. Free of charge. I mean, you can have a look. I mean, how clean they are. You don't think it's... you might think it's well maintained. It was washed.
Oh, wow.
There's someone who comes to maintain. In the morning, there was a van here from the municipality cleaning the toilets. So they basically top-notch. I mean, it's clean.
Wow.
Yeah, it's perfect. So you have washrooms, you have water, taps.
Okay.
The pressure is so high, you wouldn't believe.
Wow. And people say Norway has some of the best water.
The water is actually, you don't need to, you don't buy water here.
It's portable. Wow.
Yeah, we take it from the tap. Yeah.
Okay, now let's delve
so tunakata expense za kununua maji.
Let's get a little bit into your route. You started from Kenya. Can you just give us a highlight of how you went?
I started in Kenya.
Yeah.
Flashback, quick one.
Yeah.
I had done Nairobi, Cape Town a few years back with the same Land Rover. Alpha Landrover a few years back with my friend of mine.
Yeah.
So we did a circuit. We covered 18 countries.
Yeah.
That included East Africa, all the way down. Then we did a circuit through Namibia in the desert, Botswana, back to Kenya. Another year, we took a trip to Cairo. So we did it around again, Cairo. So we did basically, those two trips helped us cover the sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah.
What we call Cape Town to Cairo. Cape to Cairo was done.
I envy
you. So for this trip, the route was, I think when I started, people were wondering, this guy is going to Morocco. Why is he going towards South Africa then? But basically, I mean, if you understand the political, situations in Africa, you know there are countries you can't basically drive through for security reasons, for your own safety. So in a way, I went down from Kenya. I hope I recall the countries well. I've been to so many, I can't pick all of them. Okay, just mention just the rough route. I'll give you the rough later. I'll give you the rough route because I can't recall all of them. I mean, I'm on country number 40, I think. Yeah. So from Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, from Zambia to Botswana to Namibia. I took a lot of time in Namibia. Beautiful country. Yeah. To Namibia, from Namibia, then that's where my route going north started. So to Angola. Angola has 2 portions. So you get to Angola, you cross into DRC Congo, then you get into Cabinda. Cabinda is also part of Angola. So you for Angola, for that way, I had to make sure I have a double entry visa. Yeah. So after Cabinda, another Congo called Congo Brazzaville. All right. Then from Congo Brazza, the next was, I think, Gabon. From Gabon, I think Cameroon, Nigeria, Benin Republic, Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Liberia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal. After Guinea-Bissau, what? Senegal, south of Senegal. Yeah, south of Senegal. Then into Gambia, into Senegal again, then Mauritania, Morocco. Then I crossed into Spain. Oh, wow. Yeah. What then from adventure. Spain, then from Spain, it's been Spain, Portugal. Yeah. Spent a lot of time in France. Hey, good people from France. They took good care of me. Yeah. From France, then I went into Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany. Then where? Copenhagen, Denmark, Sweden. Now in Norway. Then we are here. Okay, so where next? We'll find out later. Yeah, let's find out which is the first time you ever drove out of Kenya. Not of Kenya, of course, would be Tanzania. Tanzania, of course. Yeah. Our good friends from Tanzania. Do they love us or not? Do they love Kenyan drivers or not? Yeah. Kenyan drivers can tell us how it goes there. Yeah, I've been to Tanzania so many times. I was telling someone when I'm driving to Tanzania, you know, for my adventure, I don't even plan. I mean, Tanzania is like home, so we just drive in and drive out. So yeah, Tanzania would have been the first one I drove into. Oh, all right. And you talked about visa. Like a lot of people would be curious to know, like driving all these countries, you need multiple visas, or maybe are you a dual citizen, someone with a stronger passport? I wish, man. See, one of these countries should adopt me and give me a stronger passport, man. Wait, so I'm traveling with a Kenyan passport? With a Kenyan passport? Yes. So I have not had any drama getting visas. I think maybe because I have a bit of travel history. Yeah. Before I started driving, I have a bit of travel history. Yeah. So it's not been hard. It's been easy. Let me put not easy. Challenging but manageable. African visas are dramatic, are chaotic to get. Compared to EU visas? No, I mean getting a European visa for me doesn't really bother me. It doesn't concern me. Something I get in 3 days or something. And then one visa can serve you multiple countries, I guess? Can serve you multiple countries. I get a visa which is a long-term visa, so I can be in and out of the European region over many months. Okay. So that helps a lot. All right. Unlike Africa, where, you know, every country has a visa, you got to get a visa for most of the countries. So you have to like really plan. So you got to plan quite well. Yeah. So that simply means sometimes maybe you have to go home, get visas and continue. Yeah, but I mean, you can get them at a go. You can get them properly. You can get them on as you move. I think it depends on how you want to do it and how much time you have. Yeah. Travelers get visas on the go. Yeah. So you get a visa for the next country in the neighboring one. So the options are many. I mean, it depends on how you want to plan it, basically. What has been your biggest challenge so far? I think the biggest challenge is being away from home. I think it's. But you chose it. It's never easy.
You chose
No,
this part.
it might look so easy. I'm not away every time. I mean, this is not my daily job, so it's something I do once in a while.
Oh, so you have another job?
Yeah, I do my own stuff. So being away from home, I would say the biggest challenge is being away from home.
Being away from home.
I think I love home. To be honest. It looks
it
looks very contradicting to say I love home and I'm away for this long, but I honestly think that has been my biggest challenge, just being away from family, being away from home. Yes.
Well, so when did you start this journey? When did you start this Nairobi through South Africa, West Africa to Europe?
This journey started in January.
This year?
January this year. And yeah, it keeps going. We see how long it takes. I keep things open. So I take a day at a time. Like today, I have a plan of where I'm going to drive to, but I don't know. But tomorrow I'll plan later. I mean, if you ask me the plan for the week, it's very draft. It's in draft form. So I get to plan every day at a time.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I don't plan forward. Of course, I know a way, roughly what I'm supposed to be.
All right, as we're exploring, I'm just curious, are those like grills or what?
Yeah, those are grills, man. These guys have, I think they're spoiled. I mean, I showed you the washrooms. There's a shower. There is a swimming pool.
A whole
natural
ocean.
swimming pool. Then when you feel like you want to grill, let's use this side.
Okay.
Ukijisikia kupikeko nyama,
if you are actually camping with people and all that,
ukijisikia kupikeko nyama, you come here.
With your charcoal.
You come here, you only need charcoal. I mean, they provide you even with the, This is
that for the charcoal or for the...
This is for the meat.
Oh, for
this
the
is supposed to be, of course, it's...
Oh, you just clean it.
It hasn't been used, but you just clean it.
Yeah.
Put in your charcoal, do your thing.
Wow.
You have a place to sit around.
And enjoy.
Enjoy.
Wow, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So,
and you have the view.
Of course.
The most important part, you got the view.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like giving up on this journey?
Of course, yes.
What happened, or what made you feel like giving up?
What makes me feel like giving up is the same challenge I told you about. I miss home.
Yeah.
Some days you wake up and you just feel like, I need to be home. I mean, I'm missing home. Yes. So that challenge sometimes feels like it's too much, but got to explore a bit.
Do you ever see yourself doing this, such a trip again? Not necessarily to Europe, maybe to some other part of the world. Or this is your last trip?
I know where you are going.
Tell me.
Yeah, I think I usually say the world is so huge. There are so many things to see, many places to explore. So this, all I can say is, if God keeps me, this is not the last trip. I mean, there's quite a lot to see out there in the world. So, yeah, looking forward to many more adventures, of course.
A lot of people would be curious to know. We can go through this down here to avoid the van.
Then we go.
As we show the shower.
Okay. You can see people already showering.
Yeah.
That's the.
So, a lot of people would be curious to know, are you a content creator? Because you know some of us are content creators.
I am not. And I know content creation is a business, is a big commercial opportunity there.
Yeah.
People have pushed me that route. And I'm like, no. It's
not your thing.
It's not my thing. I'm basically living my life.
Living your dream.
I don't want to turn it to I mean, I'm saying I know I'm missing an opportunity to create content and go commercial about it.
Yeah.
But of course it comes with its own responsibility. You are one of them. So you know how demanding it is.
Yes.
You know how much time you need to put in.
Yeah.
I'm traveling solo, so I'm driving. So you can, because you're a content creator, then you know what it would mean for me to drive and again sit down to do some. Yeah, anyway, I don't do content creation. I just update my trip on social media. And the reason I do that, and I think this is something I've always said before, I do my updates very late because I do them when I'm easy and comfortable doing them. I don't push myself. If I don't have time, I update later. So people would see an update about a certain country, but I left that country many days ago. Yeah, so it happens.
So what response are you getting so far?
The response is good. I think people are very curious, which is naturally good. And I was saying, actually, this is a point I was driving on. The reason I share my travel, my journey, is to motivate someone else. For me, that's... Otherwise, I can keep the whole information to me because I'm not here to be a content creator. But I share the information to tell someone else, you can do it. You may not need to drive to Norway, where I am today, but you can drive to Tanzania and back to Kenya. So basically, people have to understand these are some things you can do.
Okay, I think we're now heading to the last question because I understand that you need to be heading over to your next destination.
I need to be going.
Yeah, so do you have any sponsors, partners, or something like that? And would you want to work with partners?
Nitafutie partners bana. Nitafutie partners. No, I don't have. I wish I don't have any sponsors. Of course, I would be happy to get sponsors on board. It's quite a demanding journey.
Very expensive, of course.
It's very demanding. So I'll be happy to, and I've said this before. I mean, I've put out one there that I'm happy to discuss. Some sort of partnerships, not really, I don't want to call them sponsorships, but I understand everyone has to benefit in a way. So I'd be happy to discuss something in that line.
All right. So if you're watching this and you know someone who knows someone, or you're someone who can offer that.
Someone.
So Alpha Landrover,
Mutu hook up.
Kim is ready for partnership.
Yes.
Like you said, it has to be mutually beneficial.
Correct.
All right. So lastly, any advice that you have for anyone who would be interested to partake such an adventure?
I don't want to become a motivational speaker. All I can do is anything can be done. I mean, I'm not saying I've done the biggest thing, but I'm just saying you can do much more than I'm doing if you're into travel. So all I can say is everything and anything is achievable. Your dreams are valid, your dreams are achievable. So I said I don't want to become a motivational speaker. So
all right. So that would mark the end of this episode. Hopefully, where next? I skipped that one. Where next?
I leave here in the next few minutes. So we are somewhere. Oslo is somewhere. So we are like 10 minutes away from Oslo city. I'm going to the southern side of Norway. Then let me not say much, but people can follow the trip as we go along. Then they'll see what we'll be doing in the next few days, few weeks to come. Yes.
And cover more countries as well.
Cover more countries as well.
All right.
See more places. Appreciate more diverse areas of the world. Yes, lakini nyumbani ni nyumbani. I'll be back home.
You'll
soon.
Be back to Kenya.
Yes.
Well, I hope since you're gonna be in Europe, I'll be here for a while too. I hope our paths cross again. And maybe if you have any questions or anything else that you'd love to ask him, of course, his socials, you can see Alpha Landrover on all social media.
Yes, especially Twitter. If you go there,
he's very active on Twitter.
Share a lot of information on Twitter. Twitter, people.
Oh, it's called X.
X. I lie, X manenos. So we are X as Alpha Landrover.
Alpha Landrover. You can do that. And if you also want me to do a second part of this interview, we can always plan on that. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And I wish you all the best. And when I grow up, I want to do this. I want to do this someday.
All the best. All the best.
This is so rewarding than being in the city and showing buildings and people. This is so rewarding. I love nature. So anyway, make sure you hit the like button.
Yes, please follow.
Subscribe.
Follow her.
And
Yes.
this now officially you're the most adventurous African.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know anyone I would say is the most adventurous African.
Thank you.
You are the most adventurous African. Title, wear your crown.
Asante sana. Peace out.
All right.